Hey guys, in this video I'm going to show you how to do the pin swap. The pin swap is if you're having issues with your front turn signals, they're either not working at all or your fog lights are blinking instead of your turn signals. This is what you're going to do. You're going to remove the C4 connector from your tipm, okay? This is where it sits on your tipm. You'll remove that connector and then you're going to go in and swap the wires from it. Okay, so once again I'm going to pull this plastic retaining clip up, put my thin screwdriver or something like that in there, pop it off, and now I have access to my pins. Now make sure you double check and confirm the locations of your wires and make sure you swap the correct ones. So I'm going to swap 7 with 11 and 9 with 16. Now if you look really closely, the side closest to the red little locking lever, to the left of it is number 1, to the right of it is number 8, and then below we've got 9 and 16. You can use a magnifying glass if it's hard to see, but it is numbered, and that's a good way to confirm, make sure you're doing it correctly. Okay, now I'm going to swap 7 with 11 first. So I've got my 7 over here, okay, because this is 8, so 7's right here. And my 11, I'll count, so I've got 9, 10, 11 is my black one right here. Okay, so I'm going to pull out my 7. Turn it over. If you got these little plastic retaining clips, I press it down with my flat screwdriver, and now I can easily pull out my wire. Once I get it out, put it aside. Now I'm going to remove my 11. Again, I'm going to just press down the retaining clip, pull it down, and now that I've got the 11 out, since I've got it in my hand, I'm just going to flip it over so that little protruding part is sticking up, and I'm going to stick that in the number 7. Stick it in. It's locked in place. And now I'll take my number, the one that was 7. I'm going to put it in 11. And once again, the part protruding is going to face down. You can see there's a little slot for it. So it's 9, 10, and that's number 11. And press it in. So I've got my 7 and 11 swapped, and now I'm going to swap 9 and 16, so they're opposite each other. So I've got 9 on this side, I've got 16 on this side. Okay, I'm going to remove my 16. I'm going to put the screwdriver in there, push it. And as I'm pulling that little tab up, I pull the wire out. Got it out, put it to the side. Now I've got my number 9. Push the tab up and pull it. Sometimes it can be a little bit of a pain. If it does get caught like it's giving me a hard time right now, just push it back up a little bit so you can get a little better leverage with your screwdriver, then go back down in there. Okay, so sometimes as you're pulling, it kind of gets caught, so you just got to push it back up, get your screwdriver in there, and pull it back down. Now I've got it out. So since I have this one in my hand, that was number 9, I'm going to go and move it straight to 16, making sure the protruding part is facing down. Stick it in there, and then I'll grab my previously number 16, put it in my 9 position, push it in, and locks in place. Now once I've got them all in place, you just want to go back up here and make sure everything's sitting correctly. Okay, if you see it's not, you can just twist the wire a little bit. That will twist it into position. Okay. And when I put this locking retainer, or the retaining clip back on, it's going to push everything into the proper position. If it doesn't want to go, like it's giving me a little bit of a hard time right now, just keep moving them until you get them right in the right position and lock it in place, and you're good to go. Hope this video helped resolve your turn signal issues. If you have any more questions, don't hesitate to contact us. Thanks so much for watching.